What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Bronze Pack Method. As you can see in the top left hand corner, we're up to 16,846 coins. I could have made so much money from the Bronze Pack Method over the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, and I basically missed the boat because I had just not enough time to be on this account as well due to the Flash SBCs. I've been trying to make the money on my main account right now because of the Squad Builder Challenge that is available through Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Let me see if I can actually see it, if it allows me to see it. It does. It doesn't. So what you need to complete this is basically 3 bronze, 1 silver and 7 golds from a maximum of 2 leagues. So what people are doing is they're picking up 1 league and then just a randy player for the chemistry because you only need 90 chem, which means all of the obscure nation players from the big leagues are selling for, they were selling for like 3 to 4k. But unfortunately now they're down to like 1 to 2k because obviously the panic, the rush initially, the prices like boom, and then casually, like gradually they go down as people have completed the SBC over and over. So I wasn't going to make a video here today. Ooh, Man City right mid. Now the formation is 4-1-2-1-2, so this guy is not going to be worth anything to us right now, but I'm sure he will. Oh, it's still people. Wow. People are still buying him. I'm going to store him because if there's another one that comes in with a right mid for a very similar stipulations, we'll be there. Now this right back should insta-self like 600-700 coins, as people will have to put him in their team. You can see there he's like 2,000 min. He's usually 200, 1,400 there, 1,000 there. So yeah, we'll get like we'll get 600 straight away from him. So basically, I wasn't going to do this video. I thought, let me come on. The SBC is still live for about 25 minutes. So let me hit as many packs as I can in the meantime and see if we can pick ourselves up a couple of these bonus players on top of, wow, this guy is a Spanish guy, 64 rated. Yeah, there's not many on the market. We'll grab 700 coins off of him. We'll send these dudes into the trade pile. Happy days, discard the rest. Yeah, so basically just here like trying to make a bit of profit, trying to make a little bit extra where I kind of wish I had the time throughout the Flash SBCs to get on here over the whole weekend, because on my Road to Glory account, I have made around 250,000 coins this weekend from these Flash SBCs. It's been fantastic. It's been so good. And as per usual, guys, with the Bronze Pack Method, the more you like it, the quicker it'll come out. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. It only typically gets 100 to 120,000 views per episode, which is a little bit less than my normal viewership. And I get that. I get it's not everyone's cup of tea. For me personally, I love the Bronze Pack Method. I love what it offers in FIFA. I love the fact that it offers people that can't afford to buy packs the opportunity to open packs and the opportunity to make profit from the packs. Yeah, for those of you that don't particularly like the BPM, I appreciate you being here if you are, and if you don't like it, then that's fine. That's fine if you're not here. But so what the aim was we started with 20,000 coins, and we're basically trying to see how much we can make just as we play. You know, there's no we got to do this much or we got to do that much. It's just every time I log onto the account, I'll open packs until I either fill up my trade pile or until I run out of coins. I'll then sell everything I've got available to me, and we'll move on. Whatever coins we get back, we'll go again with. Unfortunately, so far, I've actually been super unlucky with the packs that we've opened. More often than not, you get instant hits. You get the big players. There's a new Legend SBC coming out in the next couple of days. So whoever that's for, there's going to be another requirement for some bronze players that will probably, you know, require some obscure bronze players that will insta-sell for 10k. So I'm looking forward to that. The Willem 2 and Hidden V players, I think it's Hidden V for, not Hidden V, maybe the Willem 2 and Go Ahead Eagle players. Nothing here is selling either. They've kind of come down a lot in price now because everyone's completed that Mark Overmars Squad Builder Challenge. Now for us here, this has genuinely been terrible luck so far. We haven't hit a single BPL player. No like Calcio A players or anything like that. You basically want right now players from the big, like I say, the top 5 leagues: Calcio A, Liga Santander, Bundesliga, BPL, or French League. You want any one of those as an obscure nation. You don't want it to be from the home nation. So this Greek guy from the German league might sell 200-300 coins if people are using Bundesliga 2. He's not. I mean, there's not many of them on the market, which means people are using him. but there is still, even though there's not many on the market, they're still only going for 200 coins. Now, I'm kind of rushing through these packs a bit. Like, usually I'll explain to you what I keep and why I keep it, what I discard and why I discard it. But in this occasion, ooh, hello. In this occasion, just trying to get through these as quick as possible, just so we can basically trying to get the lucky pulls. And there's 6 players in there, and none of them are sellable. That's quite disappointing. We're down to 12,000 coins now. I think we've had 1 player that's gone up to the trade pile, which is a little disappointing. We are getting like some fitness cards and some players that we'll store for future SBCs, because like I say, you never know when they're going to be valuable. And what we'll do is, once I go through about, probably when I run out of coins at this stage, because we are burning through them like there's no tomorrow. Once we get through them, I'll show you what is left in the club and how valuable it will be, and the true value of what we've got left in the club. Bearing in mind that we started with 20,000 coins, we still have half our coins or more in the bank, and we've got this is crazy, and we've got lots and lots and lots of coins worth in the club in assets. It's just when we decide to try and cash in on those. We could try now, it might fail. We could try in a week's time, it might be worth, there genuinely will be a player right now that's in the club that won't even sell for 200 coins, that in 2, 3, 4 weeks time, maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks time, will be an 8 to 10k player. It's just the way this game works with the SBCs. I think EA are doing a fantastic job with it, but for us right now, we are just not getting anything. Like, this is stupidly unfortunate right now. We're getting so unlucky. We're not getting any, not even getting like squad fitnesses or the good healing cards or anything. We are literally getting garbage pack after garbage pack after garbage pack. It's crazy. I've opened a lot of bronze packs in my time as a FIFA YouTuber, and I've never had a run of luck as bad as what we're having right now. And again, this may be a good thing, because for those of you that don't believe, this may be the kind of the knowledge that solidifies the fact that you were right in not opening bronze packs. But for those of you that do believe, this is a good show of why this works, because even though I'm losing coins as a constant right now, we started with 16,000, we're down to 9,000. So already today we've lost 7,000 coins. The reason why this I would still wager this is a good thing is because it's going to be good to see when it does start paying off. As I've always said since episode 1, this is a long-term investment. On my road to glory, I've had some of the players in my club for a long time, like for weeks and weeks, potentially even 2 or 3 months. Oh, there's only a few of them on the market. I'm going to list them up for 1,500 and see if we get like a lucky buyer. The CDM there as well, at 61 rated Irish, might go in for 500-600 coins. No, he's nothing. So we'll save him, we'll save the coach, and we'll send them to the club, and we'll send him to the trade path for now. It might be one of those ones that I actually end up discarding. But yeah, I know it's good. I know it's a long-term series. I know this is one of those series that people are probably going to lose interest in because it's not giving that instant gratification that so many people require on YouTube, and I get that. But I can imagine by the time we start picking up to episode 8, episode 10, episode 15, the coin balance is going to start looking really healthy, 50, 60, 70k coins. And that's when it's going to start generating a little bit more interest from people who are like, oh, actually, maybe this does work. Because it does work. It's just these packs have been genuinely, I know I say genuinely a lot, but genuinely shocking. I'm getting none of the SBC players, which is the biggest problem here. I'm getting no BPL players. I'm getting no players from quality leagues. I'm getting no players from obscure nations from quality leagues. This has just been an absolute downfall of coins so far. We are just ploughing coins into these bronze packs. We are getting nothing in return. Okay, no, that's a lie. We're getting bronze players in return. We are getting fitness cards. We're getting some training cards, some healing cards in return. But in general, we haven't. Oh, I thought that was a Willem 2 player there. Oh, actually, it was a Portuguese guy from. This is kind of what you want. There you go. In fact, the cheapest one of him is 1,700 coins. So we'll list ours up for 1,100. Try and get a quick sell on him. That's kind of what you want. Now, the reason why he wasn't worth the 3 or 4k is because he was from an obscure nation, but from an obscure league. So there's not enough really golds in that league for people to use that as their like main league when building up the golds and silvers. So that was quite unfortunate, although he will still have some value. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this kit. I don't think it's worth anything, but I don't want to check the price right now. I want to literally just whilst this SBC is still going. There's still 20 minutes left on this SBC, so we will go again until we either fill up the trade pile, or until nice silver player there, or until I run out of coins. And I will send duplicates to the trade pile because I will eventually just try and list those for 200 coins each. And see what we get out of it. But if I do run out of coins here, it won't be the end of the world because we have got a lot of sellable stuff. You know, it's not a big deal if the coins go down to an absolute 0. But it'll be hilarious because every time I open bronze packs on my Road to Glory account, I'm making profit. But it seems like on this one, in episode 1, we made good profit because we hit that Willem 2 player. But this time around, we're getting... It's not even bad luck. It's just what's crazy is that guy actually sold there. What's crazy is all we have to do is hit one like 8-10k player and it puts us straight back up to where we are. And that's the beauty of the bronze pack method. You get so many opportunities. This guy could be worth a nice 600-700 coins. Nope, unlucky. You get so many opportunities to make your coins back that after a string of horrendous packs like this, all you would need is a string of lucky packs like getting that 1500 coin player 3 or 4, 5 or 6 times in a row, and you'd be happy. I know we've got the Belgian player there. I know that guy doesn't sell. He's very low rated, and the Belgian, like, you kind of need the rare bronzes or the silvers from the Pro League that are valuable. The kind of low rated bronzes aren't really that valuable. There you go. We're finally starting to get a few things here. Injury card, a couple of fitness cards. We get a Championship Irishman who's 63 rated, could be worth something, is not worth anything. The problem we've got, and the problem I have coming onto this account this late for this SBC, is that a lot of people have already completed it. So that Irishman probably would have gone for 600-700 coins. There's a squad fitness card as well, happy days. Yeah, that Irishman probably would have gone for 600 or 700 coins an hour ago, but now is down to like 200 coins if you're lucky, off the back of the fact that most people have already completed the SBC. We are getting a lot of fitness cards, which is very nice indeed. Some people won't necessarily understand why they're worth anything, but I'll explain how, when and why they are worth something once we fill up our trade pile, or once we get through these coins, or once the timer on this current SBC runs out. I would genuinely, I say genuinely way too much, I would absolutely, there we go, how about that? I would absolutely love a BPL bronze obscure, that Garcia guy from Man City. That would be fantastic. We get a pro. See, now this guy might sell. 60 rated South African from the Pro League. I mean, there's not many of them on the market, so he would sell eventually, but I'm not interested in trying to get rid of him. The rest of that is discardable. We're down to 4,000 coins, so we are 12,000 coins in the hole right now, guys. This has not been, on first look, this has not been a successful journey. But when I start explaining to you guys, or rather showing you guys what we've actually got in the club for value, you will see why this is brilliant. And this guy could be worth a nice amount. 1.8. No, we're going to save him. This guy's got massive value. That silver player that we just got there. He has got a very high end opportunities. If we get a championship squad builder challenge at any point from that club or with that nation that's important, he'll be one of the go-to guys. And again, we're just not getting that lucky. Oh, I don't want contracts. A couple of fitness cards there we'll take. And you know, this, I honestly, when I came into this, I wasn't even going to make this video. And I thought, no, do you know what? Let me make this video because this is a great time to show just how good the bronze pack method really is. But it's really let me down, which is shocking. Now, the problem with this guy is this is the first player that we've got that is from an obscure league and a big nation, a big league and an obscure nation. But the problem is he's too low rated, so he probably won't sell. Yeah, because he's 54 rated, he's not that valuable to us, or not valuable at all to us in this instance, because it's the 64s and 63s that you need. You can get away with the 60s from time to time, but in general it's the 64s and 63s that are required. Now this guy might just be worth a bit. There you go, 400 coin bid on him, 1.9k, mostly in the threes, 1.5k. We'll list him up for 1.2, try and get rid of him. We get a Swiss not interested. These guys will save and we'll discard the rest. So there you go, we finally got an alright player. We've got enough for 5 more packs with discards plus any sellables, maybe 6 or 7 more packs before the coins go to an absolute 0. But I don't mind too much at all. I know a lot of people will see this as series failed, and it might well be that we never really get our we never really get it going, and it doesn't really work for us, and we just start again. We'll put another we'll clean the club out, put 20k more in, and we'll see where we go. But I actually think that there's potentially already about 100,000 coins in this club, and people will be looking at it like, wait, what? Like, there's no way. And I would understand your sentiment. But yeah, I truly and firmly believe that by the time I show you how and why, and it's so easy, it's easier to say this will sell, obviously without it actually selling it doesn't mean anything, but based on my knowledge of the game and my experiences within the game, I'll explain to you, in my opinion, what will sell, what won't sell, and this will be the last pack. So we've burned through 16,000 coins worth of bronze packs here. We've sold a couple of items, but nothing major. In general, it was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? It was a bit of a letdown. So we're down to 217 coins, guys. So unless things sell, we are done here, right? So now let me show you what has value. So a few of these things have value. If they do sell, great. If they don't, they will become valuable at one point or another. We'll sell them. All of these players are all duplicates. We'll list them a couple of times over, see if they sell. If they don't, we'll discard them and get our coins back for them, but hopefully they'll sell for like 200-300 coins each. Have we sold something here, or is that just from before? That's just from before. Now when we go into the club, we have 423 players. Now every player will sell for at least 150 coins and maybe 200 coins, and that's just a fact. Every player in this game will eventually sell. If we sold every player at 150 coins, we would get 63,000 coins before tax. Which is fantastic. If we sold every player at 200 coins, we would get 85,000 coins before tax. So when I initially say I have over 100k or 100k in this club, that's because I'm firmly believing that these players will have value, especially the rare cards like this guy here, the right wing. If this current SBC required wingers instead of no wingers, if it had a formation that required wingers, this guy would sell for 3,000 to 4,000 coins. There may be an SBC in another hour and a half's time that requires this guy for 3,000-4,000 coins. I'll come back and check. The Bundesliga, in fact, this guy might even sell. Bundesliga 2, 64 rated. And there's not many of them on the market. See, like I could easily, there's none for 200 or less, right? Or none for 250 or less. I could easily sell him. I think I can get more value from him at another time. But every single player here will eventually sell for 150, 200, some of them 250, 300. This guy at one point or another will undoubtedly be worth 4,000 or 5,000 coins. In fact, we could probably get like 400 or 500 coins for him straight away now. But again, I don't want to. So, give or take, there's about 80,000 coins after tax in players, right? Players alone. It's just when we decide to sell them, when is the best time to sell them. And the beauty of the bronze pack method is, the problem I have with this account is that I don't do anything other than the bronze pack method on this account. But the beauty of it for you guys when you do it is that you're also playing FIFA at the same time. So you've already got other players in your club, you're playing foot champs, weekend leagues, you're playing tournaments, you're playing like seasons, you're generating coins as you go. So for you, it's okay to have that asset in your club until it's valuable. Obviously for me, for the sake of this series, at some point or another, I have to ditch the true value of the player and just get some value to carry on the series. But when we look at the consumables, let's go for training. There's a few hundred coins worth here, like not much, like maybe 600 from the pace cards, maybe something from these. In fact, this doesn't sell, it just doesn't. I shouldn't really be discarding it here because it's just pretty tedious. But yeah, some of the training cards sell. The position modifiers, of course, we have none. Chem stars, of course, we have none. Manager leagues, of course, we have none. Contracts, we've got some. These don't typically sell at this stage in FIFA. There will become a point in time where they will be quite valuable. One of the biggest problems with consumables like contracts is, again, because of the weekend league, because of how good the prizes are, so many people that would usually turn to things like bronze contracts or silver contracts now just get them from their packs from the weekend league. The fitness cards are really helpful to us, and this again is where a lot of our money comes from. Now we've got one squad fitness card. All those coins I opened, I've got one squad fitness card. On my Rose of Glory account, I would have had 10 or 15 out of that. We have 86 player fitnesses. Now these player fitnesses again will sell for at least 150 coins, bringing us in another 13,000 coins, and for on an average 200 coins, so 17,000 coins. So between the players and the fitness cards, we have got 100,000 coins or so before tax, and then maybe another 1,000 or so coins on the injury cards. So yeah, I do stand by my opinion that we have got 100,000 coins in this club. It's just how and when we derive those coins. That's what's going to be important. It doesn't look like these items are selling. There's only 9 minutes left on the SBC. I think everyone's pretty much done with it. But it was worth a shout, and eventually these players will be useless. But useful, never useless, always useful. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.